Test, test. Hello, everybody. Um, I'm going to read my thing here. This is a city council meeting. It's being held Thursday, January the 15th, 2026, with the executive session began at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. at the City Hall conference room, and the regular meeting begins at 7 p.m. at Seymour City Hall, 301 North Washington, Seymour, Texas. All notices have been duly posted in accordance and conformance with the government code to the state of Texas. Section 551.072C, the city of Seymour attempts to make its meetings accessible to all its citizens. If you have a need of auxiliary aids, please notify the city secretary at 940-889-3148 at least 3 business days in advance. The agenda is also posted on the city's website at cityofseymour.org with the following agenda to be considered. We've been called to order. We'll do the roll call. Councilman Lan Nguyen.
Here.
Councilman Skylar Hendricks.
Here.
Council Lady Debbie Gillespie.
Here.
Councilman Billy Hendricks.
Here.
Council Lady Nancy Townley.
Here.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do our Pledge of Allegiance, and then if everybody will remain standing, Ms. Townley will lead us in prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would you bow with me, please? Lord, we come before you tonight with a sense of humbleness and thankfulness for all the blessings that you bestow upon each of us and upon the city of Seymour. We just ask your guidance that we would deliberate the items on the agenda tonight with a sense of wisdom, a sense of compassion, and in the best interest of the citizens of Seymour. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Okay. Announcements. I don't have a lot of announcements. We'll mention that city is moving along with the removal of a number of dilapidated houses. We've got a large one done a couple of weeks ago. Started on one today on about 200 block, 205 West McLean, I think is what it is. And we're about ready to, it may be the worst house in town. It's small, but the roof has collapsed. And but anyway, we are moving forward on that. Tonight, in part of the agenda, we've got we're going to hopefully approve a contract to begin water line replacements on East McLean Street, which is desperately needed, and a couple other places up on the hill. So we're making some progress there, trying to secure more grants to do more at no or little cost to our citizens. So we are moving forward on that, and appreciate all that staff has done to make that happen, and our engineering company. That's basically all I have. Mayor Pro Tem Billy Hendricks, do you have anything today? Any other council members at this point? If not, let's go to City Administrator Dr. Jeff Brazier. Do we have any recognitions tonight?
No, sir, not this evening.
Okay, very good. Citizens' comments. Any citizens' comments? Don't have any tonight. Okay. Let's do our City Administrator reports. Dr. Brazier, what have you got for us?
Yes, sir. Just a few things I want to bring to the attention of the council. First of all, we had our hot board meeting. So the committee that y'all put in place, I believe, is doing an exceptional job. You know, it took us a long time to redo our policies, but I really think that Mayor McCord's been chairing that committee, and I think things are going exceptionally well. And I think that we're really making some good wise decisions how to expend these tax dollars. But this week, I think they gave $3,000 and some change to the city of Seymour for advertising and website update. And they gave another $9,000 and some change to the Chamber of Commerce. That a third of that covers the salary of the chamber director, and then for some print advertising. And I think that was only 2 submissions that they had. Is that correct, Mayor? All right. On personnel report, we have a full staff right now, and I think our departments are working hard to continue improving the quality of life of every citizen and making a difference each day. Salt Fork membership is up to 113 members. I did give y'all some detailed data in email today, but I think there was also some information in your packet for you to review again as you stay up to speed with those issues. In the police department report, I was impressed again. They had 27 citations and 70 warnings. So I think that just shows the active policing of our police department. And I think we are blessed to have Chief Sawyer and his leadership keeping us all safe. And then on the financial report for up to this fiscal year, we were $60,000 in the black. So if you remember last month, we were running in the red. So we're showing some improvements there. This past month, we had $136,552 in the black. So up to this point in this fiscal year, our city is performing well, and actually better than I would think, considering, the fact it's been so mild temperatures. So anyway, we'll continue to monitor that each month and making sure we're making good financial decisions for our taxpayers. Ms. Bush, any dilapidated property reports you'd like to share with the council?
All right.
The main thing that we have new on your dilapidated property report is the 3 properties that we condemned are about to come up for demolition. Those properties will be cleared, and then we'll put a lien on them at the courthouse. That we don't own them at this time. So that's the only change that you have in your dilapidated property report.
Might just comment, we've had pretty good luck with people deeding property to the city, which enables us to get some of the demolition money back. But on these 3, none of them, I mean, we can't get responses. They've received all the notices, so we can at some point knock them down. And
Yes. One of them we call like a dead property. We don't know that there's any heirs or anybody tied to it anymore. The other one is out of town. They're not interested in giving it to us, and so we went ahead and condemned it. And then the other one is owned by a property company in California, and they've been notified and they haven't had any response. So we actually got our final demolition orders in October, and then we have to go through like a last notification process, et cetera, et cetera. So we've been ready about, I think, middle of December, but now we were tearing down that 2-story house. We didn't have time to get after these, and so now we're looking at these 3.
thank you for that. We've got our consent agenda. Y'all had a chance to look at that. Minutes from the previous meeting, accounts payable, quarterly investment report, tree planting committee. Dr. Brazier, have you got that filled yet?
Well, I was waiting for y'all to approve this, and then we're going to get on that.
Perfect. All right. Would anybody like to make a motion on the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
A second.
A second. And all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same. Okay. Action items. Discuss, consider, and take action concerning variance request at 1200 North Cedar by Mr. Cody Holub. I think, Mr. Holub, would you like to speak, or do you want us to act? Okay, well, you're welcome to speak. Go ahead.
Y'all have approved this property many years ago for 4 RVs, and then Mr. Holub came back and you approved him for storage sheds on the northeast corner. And so the images that are included in your packet show the massive improvement that's been done to the property. And so this variance request does not necessarily trigger us to notify anybody, because it's not going to change what's currently being done on the property. He's just asking for permission to add more RV hookups, and that's why it's just a variance request coming to the council.
I will mention I drove through there a couple of days ago, and was telling Mr. Hall about it. It looked really sharp. I mean, he's got everything. There is an area down there not quite so sharp, but we hope at some point to be able to address that. But what Mr. Oliver's got going down there, and there's another trailer park close by too. It looks very, very, very good. So anyway, there's any discussion on this, or if somebody wants to make a motion.
So I was reading in some of the material or something. Do we have a policy that only 4 units are allowed, or that?
No, the original request from Mr. Holub was for 4, and so that's why it's at 4. These specific use permits are just that, they're specific. So for him to expand, he has to get your permission.
Mayor, I make a motion, we approve the request at 1200 North Cedar by Cody Holland.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the variance. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second. Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same. And it passes. So, number 9, we're going to move on to presentation of TDA form, and I assume that's Texas Department of Agriculture, Form A-1024, Community Development Block Grant, Section 3, Goals and Concepts as related to the CDBG program and grant contract, CDV 23-0141, a lot of numbers, but go ahead, Dr. Frazier.
Yes, there's no formal presentation. This is just standard operating procedures that y'all have that in front of you, that you have the opportunity to read it and you're aware of it and know it. And then by approving this, you're just validating that you have and received this information.
Now, this is for the is this for the water line project?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. All right, we just need this this form approved. Is that the proper way to say it? For the council approval of this particular form?
Correct.
All right.
So I'd like to make a motion that we approve the TDA Form A-1024.
All right. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
A second from Mr. Hendricks. All in favor, or any more discussion? If not, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same. That would be wonderful to see that project started. Did you say in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, possibly?
Pending the weather. So as soon as y'all approve the contract in the next item, then we'll probably have a pre-construction meeting and get everything lined out in the next week or so, and then move forward.
Okay. Number 10, consider and possible action to award construction contract for CDBG TDA 2023 grant project CDB 23-0141, which is what we were just talking about. And you got bids on that.
Yes, we had a bid opening. I think we received 4 or 5 bids. One come in late, but in any case, our engineer felt like this was a good number of bidders or contractors that showed interest. They said most of the time they only been getting like 1 or 2. The reason for that is some of these contractors are going after some of these data centers because maybe it pays a little bit better. But in any case, she was very pleased, and we actually had a bid from this CACO Technologies. I believe they're out of Wichita Falls. And as you notice from the recommendation letter, that they have worked with this group before and felt like that they've done a great job. So they felt very comfortable recommending to y'all, or Jacob and Martin felt comfortable recommending to y'all, CACO Technologies in the amount of $434,530 was actually $15,570 less than what the construction cost will be. So that'll give us a little bit of a surplus if y'all decide to approve this contract. All the others were much more. So this was definitely the best value.
The engineering company, tell me their name again.
Emma Meek is the one that's been representing the city of Seymour under Jacob and Martin.
They're familiar with them and are comfortable dealing with them.
Yes, yeah. And she said it's much easier to vet those out once they've worked with them before. So.
All right. Any more discussion on that? This is to award the contract to do it up on East McLean and up on the hill, a couple of different places up there, replace the water lines. If there's not any more discussion, is there a motion?
Not only the contractor, but the grant and the dollar amount.
Give us that dollar amount again, Dr. Frazier.
$434,530.
How much? 430?
530.
Hope somebody got that. I didn't quite get it.
134, 530.
434, 530.
Okay.
Well, dang, I can't hear. I guess I can't talk. You can't hear either.
530. So just to be clear too, y'all, just so y'all know, in case you missed it, the TDA match funds or grant funds was $425,100. The city match is $25,000. So that's the total cost of the construction budget was $450,100.
Lauren, would you mind restating what you need in the motion? I'm sorry.
So when you make your motion, you can begin by saying who you award the contract to, which is this person here, or if that's the person you choose. And then, so you'd say, I motion to award whoever it is, the CDBG TDA 2023 grant project, include the number for the dollar amount. That's your total. They've gotten real picky about how these motions are made, and they didn't provide us language, so I just want to make sure we do it like that, so we suffice.
Okay, I'll try and you'll correct me. How's that? So I would like to make a motion to award the, let me see here, TDA. Say that again, Lauren, TDA. Okay, CBG TDA 2023 grant project in the amount of 435.91. Was that the number? 434,530. To Taco Technologies. Thank you.
It take us all to get this one.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? If not, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same, and it does pass. Okay. Get caught up here. Slow. Okay. Number 8, discuss, consider, and take action concerning ordinance 2026-01. And this is something that comes up from time to time, and we need to address it. It's the meter cans that are not compatible, I guess you might say, with our automated system. So we've got about 30 meters somewhere in there, but we needed an ordinance to address how to get people online with that.
That is correct, but it was clarified to me today by the legal counsel that we don't need an ordinance. It's just a policy. It's electrical upgrade policy. So when you make your motion, if y'all choose to approve this, this is just a electrical upgrade policy that you're approving, not an ordinance.
Okay, let me ask something. I probably should have asked this before, but I think we discussed it briefly one time. This has been an issue in the past. It got discussed, and I don't think a decision was made, but it costs money, to the homeowner or the utility user to get these things updated. Is there some way the city can assist someone that needs help?
Well, in this policy, it does give us the option to do that. Now, we don't have any funds designated right now, but if y'all approve this and we see a need, I've talked to Mr. Joyce, and we'll try to identify some funds that we can bring back to y'all to help with that. But then, based on this policy, then through the utilities, they would pay the city back, pay the taxpayers back for that support. Because it does run between $600 up to maybe $1,000, depending on the situation of a home. I did go talk to Arlington Brown, and so they said depends on the situation, but typically $600 to $1,000 to upgrade these.
Well, that's what I was thinking, where at one time it was discussed, maybe they could pay it, you add on to their bill each month till they could kind of get it. Other people may be able to just write a check and one of the contractors in town come out and do that. But we can follow that. Once we get into this, we'll know a little better what people need. I guess what I'm trying to say.
So
Exactly.
You mentioned some grant. I think there was something about a hardship grant or something like that. Could you elaborate on that? Where does that money come from?
Well, it comes from the taxpayers.
Okay.
So we would find some money, we designate that. But again, we would hope that they would pay that back. But there will be a risk there. So if somebody ups and moves, we may not be able to recover that money. But at least that property will be have an upgraded meter on it. It would be safe then for another family to move in there, and we would have them as a customer.
Do it correctly and eliminate risk to everybody. Okay, so we need this should be styled as a policy. When we discuss, consider, take action concerning, does it even have a number, or do we just say,
Electrical upgrade policy.
okay,
I said the electrical upgrade policy.
okay, if someone would like to make a motion on that?
Mayor, I make a motion that we approve the electrical upgrade policy.
Okay, we have a motion to approve this policy. Is there a second?
I'll second.
We have a second here. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same. Okay. Number 9, discuss, consider, take action concerning racial profiling report. We get one of these, we get one every year. And lots of paper and lots of numbers there, so kind of interesting to read. Mr. Chief Sawyer is going to go through this report and explain it to us.
Do I need a bathroom break first? It's going to take about an hour or so. I don't actually have to go through it with you. State law requires me to fill one out before March of every year, or by the end of March of every year. I tried to do ours real quick. It has all been done, submitted to the state through T-Cole, and I'm required to provide y'all a copy. So in there, you could see it's based off our traffic stops is all the racial profiling requires. So, and we had 0 officer complaints. So that's pretty much the end of it.
Might just make one little comment. I got stopped one time somewhere around, past Dallas, I guess. And the gentleman pulled me over, and he mentions, this is years ago, this, he had to do a report on my ethnicity or whatever.
Yes.
And he just, I don't know why it just stayed in my brain. He said, I understand, I don't mind doing it, but said 99% of the time, we don't know who we're pulling. I mean, we have no idea
Yes.
who we're
yes.
pulling. I mean, what their ethnicity is.
Absolutely. And our computer system tracks all that for us now. It's all done electronically now. Back in the day, they had to handwrite it. There was somebody who had to count every ticket and do it that way. But our CopSync software tracks all that for us. And it's more so actually the vehicle searches is what they're concerned about. But as you can see, ours are all good. So we shouldn't have any issues.
Just out of curiosity, do we ever have any complaints of racial profiling?
No, we've never had a racial profiling complaint to my knowledge, but we didn't have any officer complaints whatsoever last year. And we haven't had a founded officer complaint.
That's
I
outstanding.
couldn't tell you. Like I've never seen one here. Matter of fact, that actual true complaint went through and it was actually founded and everything else. So it's
That's good to hear. That's what you like to hear.
absolutely.
Yes. Any other questions or Chief Sawyer, anything else you'd like to add?
That's it. And like I said, those
You
numbers.
provided us the information. I've
Yes.
read it.
Yes, and just those numbers are only traffic stops, so that's not like everything else. Those are just traffic stops is all that this is required to have. So
Who requires
The
that?
state of Texas.
State of Texas, okay. All right, so, discuss, consider, and take action concerning the racial profiling report. Thank you, Chief. Would anyone like, if there's no more discussion, would someone like to make a motion on that?
Mayor, I make a motion that we accept the racial profiling report given by Chief Bryce Sawyer.
All right, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
A second.
Okay. Ms. Gillespie is seconding it. Any more discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same. It passes. Number 10, discuss, consider, and take action concerning Resolution 1598, ordering an election. Have anything you would like to add? We've got an election coming up
We have-
in May.
May 2nd is the election. We have to order it. We have a special and a general election. Your special election has 2 vacancies, 2 and 4. They are to fill previous year's election. So they're 1-year terms. And the general election is for position 1, 3, and 5, and they are for 2-year terms. Council candidate packets can be picked up in my office. And the last day to file is February the 13th.
Is there early voting in this or not?
Oh, yeah. Early voting is April the 20th through the 28th. I think it finishes on the next week's Tuesday.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Would someone like to, if there's no more discussion, make a motion to take action to approve Resolution 1598, ordering an election?
Mayor, I make a motion we approve Resolution 1598, ordering an election.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, I thought we weren't going to have, if you didn't second that, we wouldn't have an election.
Nah, well, you know.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. If there's no more discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. It passes. Okay, we're down to number 11, discuss, consider, and take action concerning the Waterwell Road easement request for funds.
Can I step real quick on that order of election? I need each of you to sign 2 pieces of property or pieces of paper before you leave to make that official. So sign before you go.
For the election?
Yes.
Okay, come by your table. Okay. All right. Number 11, Dr. Brazier, do you want to give us the details on that, or?
Yeah, I've given y'all some detailed information in your council packet, but I just, just to be clear, I think that, I don't think I know, the requester owes the taxpayers around $500 or $600. And based on the easement that I put in your packet for review, I feel that the city owes them nothing. There's nothing in that easement, to my comprehension, that would in any way, shape, or fashion say that we owe this requester any money. So, I mean, it's my recommendation that y'all don't pay anything because y'all don't owe anything. So I just can't find any way to justify that y'all owe them any money, but they do need to go ahead and follow through and pay the city of Seymour the money that is due to the city.
I read through that, and the thing that kind of stuck out to me was it was the city's to keep the road up. It was the city's duty or responsibility, our responsibility to keep it up. And
And the practice has been in the past for decades and decades. If there was any maintenance that needed to be done, then they would contact the city. Then the city would go out there and evaluate and then act accordingly. And so Mr. Kolachik, I know, has put eyes on that road and feels that it's in great condition. And from what he has seen, he doesn't feel like there's been any maintenance on that road for quite some time because it doesn't need maintenance.
typically use it a couple of times a year, once or twice a year, maybe heavy rain, can't access it the normal way, that kind of thing.
Correct.
So if there's no, well, I don't know what we need here. If there's no action, then nothing happens. Is that right? Or do we need action?
I would have action, and your action to be whether or not you want to fulfill the request that's been made. So if you want to fulfill it, then I would say you need to include a dollar amount as to what you want to fulfill. If you do not want to fulfill the request, then I would say that specifically that we do not want to fulfill the request for the
Okay.
easement.
All right.
So I'd make a motion that we deny the requested reimbursement for road maintenance.
Okay, we have a motion for Ms. Townley to not pay the road maintenance. Is there a second?
I second.
Okay, we have a second down here on the end. Beat Debbie to it. No. Anyway, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? No more discussion. All in favor of this, say aye. All opposed, say no, and it passes unanimously. Action regarding executive session. No action was taken. It was informational, and that's where we're at on that. And I think everybody there's no action. I'd entertain a motion to, oh, excuse me, sorry. Go ahead. Go for it.
You can read it.
Uh,
I can say it.
Debbie?
I have decided today I'm resigning from the city council meeting. And I've enjoyed working with you all. And for the citizens of Seagull. Thank you.
Well. Debbie, well, I don't know what to say. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Like to do something for you somehow, but,
All right.
okay, well,
I mean, I was proud to serve as I did, and that's all I'm gonna say.
you ran one time unopposed, I know that, and you were appointed, so. Well, Debbie, okay, we'll get our mind around that. Love you. Anybody would like to make a motion to adjourn, we'll adjourn.
Mayor, make a motion, we adjourn.
A second?
I'll second.
We have a motion, a second. All in favor, say aye. 4-0.